Okay, back again. This is part 4. This is on Batman, I think. Um, and so, yeah, I used Movie Maker for about the first, I don't know, I want to say 16 or 17 of these, like exclusively movie. Well, that's not entirely
Batman is
true,
a
but like
15-chapter
maybe the
film
first 10
serial
or
from Columbia
15 was
Pictures, made
exclusively
its
Movie
debut in
Maker. And then I started
1943.
trying to use other stuff
Batman was
too,
created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger and made his first appearance in Detective Comics
Camtasia to
22nd
sort
in
of
May
close
of
in on
1939.
some of the you
Batman
know,
creator Bob Kane
still
even makes
images
an
and stuff like
appearance in
that,
the
and play
first
with adding
chapter of this
music and
serial
stuff.
as a
Well, there's
newsboy.
Bob Kane.
Lewis Wilson stars as the Batman and Douglas Croft as his sidekick, Robin. There is no
Yay,
mystery
Dr.
villain in this
Daka.
particular serial, only the Fu Manchu wannabe,
Yeah,
the evil
he's
Dr.
pretty awesome.
Daka. Daka
Um,
is a Japanese
so I
spy who
guess like
intends
on
to
the
turn
VHS
Americans into
tapes.
mindless zombies.
Oh, I think they're still in the
Batman and
VHS
Robin
tapes.
must
I can't
fight to
remember.
stop
One of the
Daka
versions of
and
the
save
VHS
Bruce
tapes, all
Wayne's
that
love
stuff is
interest,
cut
Linda
out. Like,
Page, who
they don't
first appeared in
actually
the
have
pages
all
of
the,
Batman number 5.
Nipponese,
The
like,
film is notable for being the
whatever,
first filmed appearance
kind
of
of
Batman.
propaganda stuff
Also, the film
in it.
introduced the Bat's
Um,
Cave. In Detective Comics 83, the name was altered to the
Yeah, so and see,
Batcave
so you
used in
got
the
the Bats
comic books,
Cave
along with
influencing
the
the comic
grandfather
books to give
clock
him a Bat
entrance.
Cave, and then you got
Also, while the
Chubby
introduction of
Alfred
the
here,
comic Alfred in
um,
Batman
which is
16
funny because
was
I think
overweight and
some people are
clean-shaven
always like,
prior to the
oh,
serial's
Jarvis is
release,
just a fat
William
Alfred. I guess when
Austin,
Jarvis
who
was
plays
fat,
Wayne's faithful
or
butler,
whatever. But
Alfred,
it's kind of
was
funny because
trimmed
they're
and
both
sported a thin
sort of
mustache.
clones
So,
of each other.
again, in
And then
Detective
some
Comics
people would ask
83,
like, oh, why
the
don't they put
comic
Jarvis in
Alfred's
the Iron Man
appearance was
movies? And I
altered
kind
to
of thought,
match that
well,
of
shit,
Austin's
man. I
and
mean,
remains the same to
Jarvis
this
and
day.
Alfred. I mean,
No
I
attempt
assume
was
they don't
made to
want
create
to
a bona
retread
fide
old ground, so they
Batmobile,
turned him into an
so a black
artificial
Cadillac was
intelligence,
used by
So
Bruce
now
Wayne
he's
and Dick Grayson,
like
as well as
what's
Batman
his
and
name
Robin.
from
Alfred would chauffeur the
the
dynamic duo in
cartoon.
both identities. But
I
to
can't
be
think of his
fair, in the
name,
original comics, Batman drove
but
around in several
Thunderwing knows what I'm
lackluster
talking
cars.
about.
It wasn't
Um,
until 1941 that the Batmobile became more defined than
Yeah, and
a
so
red
this was cool
car
too
with a
because I
hood
found this
element.
website where they had like the history of the Batmobile, and it was
Batman is also a
every
secret
single
government
version of the
agent in this
Batmobile.
serial
Some of
instead
them
of
are
an
models, some of
independent
them
vigilante.
pictures and stuff like
In
that. But it was really cool because you
1965,
could see like
this
the
serial was
transition of how it's
re-released
just
in theaters as
just
An
a
Evening
car
with
with a
Batman
freaking
and Robin,
hood
in
ornament,
one complete
and then it
marathon
becomes
showing
actually
to
like
capitalize on its
the
camp value.
Batmobile.
An Evening with Batman and Robin was especially popular in college towns where theaters were booked solid. This success would lead to
Yeah,
the
so I guess like
creation of the
this was
60s
shown in like the
Batman
Playboy
television
Mansion and
series.
stuff like that, where everybody was like laughing their ass
My
off
first
at
exposure to this version of
this
Batman
cheesy
would
ass
have to be
Batman
with the Good
serial.
Times
But then
VHS
I
release
guess
in
all the execs were like,
1990,
dude, we
shortly
got
after the
something because they're all
1989 version
entertained
of
by it,
Batman.
So, and then
In
that's what
fact, this
made
ratty old
the
VHS tape is
60s
probably my
Batman
first
show pretty
exposure
much.
to serials as a genre ever.
And yeah, that's
And
probably
all
one of the first
criticism notwithstanding,
serials I ever
this
saw
serial
because
was
that was
not
like
lost its
around the
charm
time the
on me.
'89 Batman movie came out. He's finished too early. I don't get enough time. I don't get enough time to talk. That's okay though.